Okay, so this is the how to install Google Drive for Mac video. As you navigate to Google Drive, you can scroll down on your Mac and click on the download, and it will bring a little download icon here. I've already done this. Once that's done, you can just go over to your downloads and click on the install backup and sync.dmg, and it will unzip and give you a Finder window. And I've got it here. One of the USBs. If you've ever installed anything on a Mac, this is very familiar. You grab it and you drag it in your applications. It'll take a few minutes, and once it's there, you're going to go ahead and click on Backup and Sync from a Google Drive, and it's going to have a pop-up window that shows up. I recorded the first recording, and it only does this one time, so the recording got erased somehow. But once it does that, all you have to do is log into your Google account, and it's going to ask if you want to sync your entire Mac to the Google. And I just unchecked every folder that it wanted to try to sync from my computer because I don't want to sync anything other than our project. So I unchecked all that, then I clicked on next to go to step 3, and it asked if I wanted to sync the My Drive. And the My Drive is the web version of Google Drive. So when you log into Google Drive, you have a My Drive, and you do want to sync that. And so you pick the location where you want that to sync, and I just picked my location that was part of my computer, so part of my Lone Star MacBook. It added Google Drive here, and my whole My Drive is now in the Google Drive folder. If you haven't moved Kent's copy over to your My Drive, I'll share how to do that. As long as you synced that though, this next part's fairly easy. So this dog434E model folder is the collaboration folder that our Pound Master Kent Trammell has built. And if you don't have access to it, send him an email and he'll get you access. Once you have access, you just need to log into your Google Drive and click on the Shared with Me. Then you can click on the actual folder, and if you hit Shift-Z, as was described by Adrian in our forum, you'll come to the Add menu. And what this does is it adds the folder as a linked copy, kind of like our Blender does links. It links to an original file. The Google also has a way of linking to original files. So this lives in the server somewhere, but we can all add it using Shift-Z after we've selected the folder. And I just move it to My Drive, and then you click Add. Now I've already done that, so when I go to My Drive, it came here. And then you can drag that and drop it into anywhere else you want. And it's not duplicating the files or anything. It's just linking the original folder to wherever you want it to be. So I moved mine to my heavy equipment synced files, and it's found here. Once you have the desktop client installed, you'll actually have a cloud icon in your header or your footer or wherever you're storing this. You can click that, and you can click on the folder, and it's the representation of My Drive on your local computer. So everything in here on the heavy equipment stream, I've got the dog434E model. And it took, I don't know, 10 minutes to sync everything, but here's our master file. This is the Blender linking that Omar beautifully put together. Go ahead and read through that PDF if you haven't, it's great. And then here's our master parts. Now I just want to reiterate, the master parts, these should all be the original blend files. When you're done with your work each day or whenever you're done working for the night, you want to make sure you update your master copy and keep the name the same. If you need to work on that copy, grab it and make a saved version to the work in progress folder. And as it's being worked on, you can save it in here and do as many .blend revisions as you want. Probably don't go crazy because we only have limited file size on the Google. But once you're done for the day, bring it back and update your main master file, but keep the name the same always. And that will maintain the links in Blender. So when you open the master model assembly, all the links should be up to date. And I've already explained that linking in my other video, so you can watch how I went through that and how I deleted a file. I'm not going to delete any files on this one, but I imagine it's the same. If I'm to delete a local copy, when I click on this Google icon, it gave me a pop-up saying, hey, you just moved something to the trash. Are you sure you want to do that? Because other people can see it. And I just said, okay, that's fine. And it updated the online Google Drive And I personally deleted a .blend1 of my file when I did that, and it instantly reflected on the online server copy. Hopefully that helps y'all. This is how to do it on the Mac if you get tripped up at all. It's a very similar process. And I actually liked the Mac experience better, which I guess isn't surprising. I get a few more pop-ups and things were easier to install. But I hope you all enjoyed that, and we'll see you on the next video.